hau mai, hoki mai ki tēnei whakapāhotanga o te whakataitai pāwhutu pāro o ngā kura tuarua o Aotearoa. Kua tai mai tātou ki te kēmu tuarua o te rā tuarua o te tīma Epsom ki te tīma o Baradene. Ko Sean Walkie tōku ingoa, and I am joined by none other than the man himself, Maya Williams. Tēnā koe, Maya.
I'm not sure what you mean by that. Set me up for like I did something wrong. Kia ora iho, good to be here again. Game 2, Game 1, what a way to start us off. Great to see two teams, as you said, one not been here for 23 years and the other for about 10. So that was fantastic to see them back, and I have no doubt that the whānau back at home will be super proud, sitting in their lounges, watching them this morning. What a way to start a Saturday to see some of your whānau running around in the field and being incredible. Up now we've got Baradene, as you said, college versus Epsom girls. And two players, I'm just going to throw it out there, that I'd be looking for the Epsom girls is Izzy Kidd and Labelle Kumiroa. And it's quite a nice little thing here. As you can imagine, at secondary schools, all the siblings go to school together, and probably mum, dad, or auntie or uncle are coaching the team. And we can see assistant coach Chris Kumiroa and manager Jackie Kumiroa as part of the management crew as well. As we see the Baradene names for this game.
Yeah, no, from Baradene, we've got the name to look out for there is number 3, Helena Dunn. And talking to the coaches prior to this game, I was informed that this is in fact their first time at the secondary schools nationals. They're very nervous to play on this live stream, but they've been improving every game, and they're very much looking forward to being able to play in front of their whānau.
And that's the beauty of the secondary school nationals, and definitely tomorrow at the end of the day there'll be teams there who are wanting to win the championship, but having these teams here for the first time at the top end of the game, where they're getting better, growing day by day. It's just so incredible as we see Baradene with a good set of defence already. Now they've got the ball. Gas to burn. Jeepers, number 7 there. Kiana Cook for the Baradene College. Nice set of yards. Oh, unfortunate mistake there, but they definitely don't look like a team at their first nationals there, Sean.
No, absolutely. And that's what we talk about, is that energy coming through the field. We've seen it every single game so far, and both teams just very energetic. We heard a lot of clapping, a few waiata before this game, and it just shows that the energy and the passion that all these teams do have, whether it's their first time or their 20th year being here, it's just awesome to see the passion, the mana, and all of these wahine toa turning up no matter what the circumstances. Baradene playing with only 12 players today, but they're just so excited to get out there and play with all of their mates for their whānau.
Helena Dunn, just reminding the ref, I wasn't dummy half. Hariman working here, Dunn into the middle, comes on a wrap play. Good defence there from number 22. Cook from Epsom girls, still in the law. Just sorting each other out. I really like the yards there from the Baradene team in that first set that they had. It's Dunn again on the ball, going short side. Looking to go under again. Once again, good defence. Their pace. They all look like they're super quick.
Yeah, absolutely. And as you say, the pace coming onto the field and the intensity that the games they're all playing at, it's just good to see. And we see Baradene go into the corner here, finish off their set. As we were saying yesterday, Maya, awesome to be able to finish that set as far away from the opposing team sub-box as possible to make them work that extra bit harder to try and get the fresh legs coming on.
Yeah, and again, you said first nationals, but just that IQ of one of those tactical things that are really beneficial to your defence. So great coaching, no doubt, there from the Baradene coaches. Trevor Nicol.
We see Epsom working up the left-hand side of the field here as they get their fresh legs coming on, and I'm sure they'll look to go for a power scoop here late in the set. Just ticking over their 10-metre line as we see the dummy half come into play.
Funny, you would have seen one of the Kaiwawa yesterday wearing a pink-looking uniform, or one that's different to what all of our New Zealand referees wear. And he was from Australia, and we see here another referee that's come across from Australia to support this incredible tournament, the Bunnings 2023 Secondary School Touch Nationals. So it's great to have another one of our visiting Kaiwawa there, Sean.
No, absolutely. We're very lucky to have a great cohort of Kaiwawa throughout the whole motu here in Aotearoa, but to get some of the referees coming from Ahitareiria, again, no mātou te tino waimarie, he tino koi ngā Kaiwawa katoa, and they are just an integral part of this game. Without them, we wouldn't be able to play at such a high standard and high ability like we've seen across the last 2 days. We see Baradene working towards their 7 here. I'm sure they'll look to have a strike play coming off this touch here and looking for the first piro o tēnei kemu, the first try.
Really good touch there from the link from Epsom. Just stop the momentum. As we see Cook getting a quickie, steps back inside. That Jew's still there. Well, there might have been yesterday's gremlin that happened in the last game.
Absolutely. As we see the ref call a tūhapa there whānau, our kupu hau for offside.
Cook working in the middle with Korpua. See Korpua with the ball. Just organising something. Looks like they're running into a 32 peel maybe. Just organising it again. I really like that, not just running through something when the setup isn't right, but making sure the setup's right as we see Cook come through. Good injection there. Great defence. Equal defence to the task.
And kua taka te pōro ki te papa there. Unfortunately, the ball just being dropped, and great defence coming out of their half for Epsom girls there. They'll be looking to piggyback off the back of that with some great yards and to close out this set down in the other end of their half, what we call the green zone, Maya.
Solid first three touches and a good roll ball then. The defender's hands were in the ruck and she was able to maintain the ball. So that's great work from that Epsom player. As we now see Izzy Kidd, one of the players that we spoke about at pre-game. Didn't get a touchdown, but really good set there. Controlled, really direct, got the ball over in the right end of the field, Sean.
Yeah, absolutely. The takeaway from that point there was, as you say, the completed set. To get through the 6 touches and to finish in their half, away from their box, all small wins, and that's what we take away as the main positive.
And these are the yards we talked about. You just see the number 12, Harriman, just making 20 metres, which allowed Helena Dunn to nearly penetrate through the Epsom girls' defensive line.
And now Wahine Kaiwawa, no Ahitara area, not happy with the ball being given back directly to the player, so have marched them 10 metres, which has allowed Epsom to get a great roll on here with their yards, as we see Izzy Kidd with some great yards up the left-hand side of the field.
Yeah, Kidd hasn't had much opportunity with the ball, so I'd love to see her back out there and see what she's got. But at the moment, we have Comley in the middle, working with, sorry, not Comley, we have Innes in the middle here, working with Taitua. Taitua just working her way out to the left-hand side. Again, smart play, tactical play, finishing the set on the opposite side to the Baradene box and forcing the Baradene team to have to work their way across. Maybe having to sacrifice a touch or a few yards to get across. That's our second touch there. Really good defence. Nice lift from the Epsom winger. That's their 4th touch there.
Yeah, and obviously everyone wants to score a try every set, but that is not always the end result that comes. So the next ideal opportunity is to end in that corner away from their sub-box, and if that can be the outcome, then we can celebrate that too, Maya.
Completely. We have a penalty. Not sure if that was our first maka whakamua of the game. The game's just picked up with there, those last 2 sets. That was much better. We first had Epsom come down, strong transition, and then Baradene equally do the same. As we see, nice big 7 metres there. Oh, not sure if that was a step or just straight gas from the number 35 from Epsom Girls, Lexi Taitua.
Unfortunately, our sideline ref has just seen a foot go into touch, but as you say, Maya, some great footwork to get on the outside of the winger there, down the sideline, and some great covering defence.
Not sure how she saw the foot on the line because she was going so fast. I didn't even see her feet touching the ground. But good defence again. Real switch in the defence from Epsom, it seems like, Sean. They're lifting together, they're working together rather than sending one up.
Yeah, it seems to have been maybe some comms coming from the box there, or as they come in from their last subset. I did see a little bit of a huddle take place in that box, and potentially the comms coming from the senior players and the coaches there, just to bring a little bit more energy through the field, as we see a great stop there just on halfway, which gives them a great momentum boost coming through the field, hopefully looking for the first piro o tēnei kemu.
Yeah, and this is the reward for good defence, right? the percentage rate just increases hugely with regards to your attack and being able to get a piro in the first piro of this game.
As we see Izzy Kidd coming on the field late in the bottom of your screen here. A nice scoop out of half by Sutherland. Unfortunately, not able to convert. Still looking for the first piro of this game.
Let's watch the defence here of Epsom. See if they can continue to do what they're doing, which is really jamming Baradene in this half of the field. Strong touch.
Ai he pā kaharawa tu tēnā from the winger coming in. And we see them really jamming them into their own half here. Count 4 is the call from the referees as they look to set up for a power scoop here. 3 done on the ball. Unfortunately, 2 hapa is the call from the referees. Not quite onside there, Maya.
Yeah, really good injection of pace onto the ball, which made the defence, unfortunately, make a decision that they were offside and they wanted to make the touch. So that was really, really good work there from Lorraine Comley. As we see her here with the ball, passes things back to Dunn. Dunn looks for the right to left long ball. Nice option, just couldn't quite be accurate enough there.
No, unfortunately the ball goes to ground, but we're seeing some holes open up and the defence is starting to collapse a little bit, and that comes down to the great play of the ball and the great work off the ball by the opposing team.
It's not square there from the Papamoa player. Baradene, this will be a relief from them. They've spent a lot of the last 6 to 7 minutes coming off their line and really only just getting over halfway to get a full set down here in the attacking area. They'll really want to make sure that they can get one on the board. We see McEwen working with Comley. Comley now with Dunn. These two are definitely the ones to watch. I mean, in the first half so far, anything that's nearly happened has been as a result of the work that these two have been doing. Dunn just trying to pull the defender across.
Comley now. The hole open up.
Great recovery there from Kumiroa.
We see the diving touch made. Might have just gotten out a little bit of position at the high point there, but she's done well to recover, making a great touch there to prevent the touchdown.
Dunn again. She'll look to get a quickie. Probably step back and put Comley into the space. Good defence. Really good work there from LaBelle Kumiroa.
Yeah, as you say, just real stable on her feet. She's done well to shut down some threatening attack there by Helena Dunn. They've closed out yet another set there, Maya, and they look to transition off the field through the hands of Kidd there.
Very good set. Great. We've seen that again earlier in this half. Just a little jink off the right. Gassed it around the outside. Unfortunately went out. Nearly did it again. From the Baradene coach, I'm definitely telling everyone, let's watch out for Lexi Taitua because she has got gas.
Without a doubt, as we see the Baradene working out of their half here. E toru ngā mineti e toi ana I te hawhi tuatahi.
Done again on the ball. She'll be looking for a sub yet. She's done a lot of work. I imagine Comley the same. We'll get some fresh middles on.
As we spoke about these yards, Maya, the Baradene girls coming in very strong here. We see a power scoop off the back of this play. The play-through call. Not quite the case there. Touch and pass is the call. I thought she did very well to get through into the end goal, but I think, Maya, the touch potentially was made just over the 7, which is why the referee has ruled them to be onside, just probably one step off the try line. Yeah,
definitely agree, and just unfortunate. Kiana Cook, that was great work from her being able to get through. Talked about the speed of Taitua. Well, Cook herself, super quick. Couldn't quite get the touchdown that Hariman thought she had.
No, I think we'll be expecting them to go back to that look again. So we see some great defence from the Baradene. Wahine at the other end of their field. They had a great set of attack, backed up by some great defence as we look to see them transition off the field here with just over 2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Cook and Harriman looking forward to a sub, no doubt. What happened there? Just unfortunately, that Jew again being a big factor. We've got a real chance here for Epsom as there's only 2 defenders on for the Baradene. Looking for a draw and a pass. Ball to hand. Referee's all good. Gets the all clear from the sideline. And there we have the first piro of the game going to Epsom girls.
Ai, tika tau e hoa, te piro tuatahi o tēnei kēmu, 13 minutes through. We get our first try there, Maya, by number 80 in the corner, Harris. A great finish to what was some great eyes-up play there by Epsom.
Yeah, I thought the player from Epsom may have ran a little bit too far with the ball and might have encouraged her to let the ball do the work, but she knew exactly what she's doing. She set up her winger to get the first try down there. So well done there, Layla Eric.
Yes, we often get told the ball will always beat the player. In that case, it sure did, and a great finish in the corner.
1-0, not many piro, but a lot of action. It's actually been a really action-packed game here, and the score sort of doesn't reflect that. But we've still got 50 seconds to go, and we got an intercept here.
And there she goes. Izzy Kidd will go the length of the field with no one in sight. With clock ticking down to half-time, she dots the ball down. Te piro tuarua o tēnei kēmu. 2 tries in quick succession there, Maya. A great intercept. Eyes up play by Izzy Kidd to pick the ball off. Not really anything going on there, and just some great eyes up to see the pass to be forced. She picks it off and goes the length of the field, Maya.
That's a reflection of the last 2 minutes, from 0-0 for the first 13 to bang. Epsom have put 2 on the board, and they'd really want to defend this set out, because if they can take this 2-0 lead into the game, that's huge momentum to go into the second half.
Yes, and as the replay finishes there, we have touch 2 and a forced error by Epsom. Probably just a bit of hunger coming out of the side of Epsom girls as the hooter blows for the end of the first half. Kua mutu te hawhi tuatahi, 2-0 the score. We'll be back in 2 minutes.
Get Christmas ready with our lowest prices. This is the perfect time to set up for Christmas. Lighting can really help make those really special moments. Decorations, just to make things look pretty. You want to make sure that everything's right. We can help you make it a Christmas to remember.
Get the turkey on the Smoker Barbecue, $199. Relax on this timber bench set, $299. Be sun safe with a 2.5 metre market umbrella, $59.
When you find a competitor's lower price on the same stocked item, we'll beat it by 15%. Lowest prices are just the beginning.
Funding is a real challenge. We know that a lot of schools face that ongoing, and the reality is if you go to a lower decile school in New Zealand, you are less likely to be able to afford to participate in sport.
Obviously, having come through it myself with kids and being one of those kids myself who played sport, I know how much it defined who I was. And now being able to go, I can't fix it all, but we can help and try and give to those people who are going through really tough times. It's a real privilege, but you know, for us, we want to see others get involved in it. This is not a selfish thing for Apollo. This is about how can we get, whether it's construction or other businesses, to get involved in this.
There's a lot of things that kids miss out on, and so to have businesses step up and want to be involved and to help is a game changer for schools. It really is.
This isn't about printing. It's about better results with over 90 offices right across the country in residential, commercial and rural.
Kia ora te ui, no mai hoki mai. Back to the second live stream game of the 2023 Bunnings Secondary School Touch Nationals here in Rotorua. And we've got the game here, Sean, with Epsom Girls versus Baradene College. We just seen in the last 2 minutes of that first half, Epsom scored 2 great touchdowns to go up 2-0.
Ai, tika tau there, Maya. It was very interesting. I went over at halftime just to listen into the chat coming out of the Epsom Girls box there. And it was very promising to hear the coaches, gave the reins over to the players and let them do the talking. I heard a lot of comms come from LaBelle Kumiroa, and the main kaupapa of the chat there was that the energy is high, as we saw late in that first half, and their main focus has to be that defence and the yardage coming out. They said their comms is good and their attack will come off the back of that.
Well, let's see if the fruits of that korero at half-time happens here. Good start. I'm liking this energy already from the Baradene team. couldn't quite get around to hear Trevor Nicol. And when I read the name, I looked up and I seen him, and he's a man who's been part of so many teams and so many successful teams. Big part of Auckland Touch. Always willing to help and pass on his incredible knowledge. So I have no doubt that this Baradene team will come out strong and get on the board sooner rather than later, as we see a good set of defence from the Epsom girls in this first set.
And it's good to see, unfortunately, an error there, but it's good to hear and see the energy from the Epsom girls sub-box here on our close side, Maya. We can hear a lot of comms coming from all of the players in the sub-box, and the coach just pulling them all in to get a few comms. And I'm sure as this subset comes off, they'll look to go in and implement any of the coaching tips there.
So Dunn and Harriman again together. It seems like there's a Dunn and Harriman and a Cook and Comley sort of duo happening. As we see Dunn with the ball, looking for options, goes long. Great defence there from number 80, Claudia Harris of Epsom Girls. Really, really good work there from the winger. Was really tight to her link, but always knew that she could get out to shut down anything that happened outside her.
For sure, and that's the combination, the trust we talk about, and almost the most important combination there is that link and wing defensive stop, and the play-through call has been given to Helena Dunn. Great ears from her to hear the call from our Kaiwawa in the centre of the field there, and the piro tuatahi ki te kapa or Baradene, Maya.
Yeah, great to have them back on the board, and again, no doubt Trevor Nicol talking about let's stay away from the middle, maybe let's go down that 32 channel, and as you said, great ears. So often players just don't play through. They stop and think they're going to get a penalty. But great work there from Helena Dunn, listening to the ref. Excellent call, definitely the right one. 2-1, Baradene back in the picture.
As we see the Epsom girls coming from their half, they'll look to convert here, as I'm sure they will be eager to convert another piro, as we have the middles dictating the play at the moment here with Sutherland, the ball in hand, and Eric. I'm sure they will look to go to a 32 platform here, as we see the platform come at a 32 short. Oh, juggled, handled well, touch made, fifth touch is the call.
Yeah, unfortunately the ball didn't go straight to hand and sort of wrecked their momentum, but here she is again, straight back around. Oh,
a great shutdown defence of the touch 5 there by the Baradene Copper. Unfortunately not able to turn into points there, but I'm sure they'll look to shut them down in their half, as they did late in the first half.
Nice yards. Cook onto the ball, using his speed. Real strength of hers. Line ball past that last one.
We've had a few of those. I think we get a better seat up here. A great drive coming in for Dunn to be on the ball. Offside the call there, Maya.
What's your thoughts on that one?
Well, I thought that the attacking player had quite a fair advantage there. May have run into the defender as they were just running a retreat line. A bit of smarts there potentially too from the attacking side there, with the ball in hand was done.
Yeah, if the attacking player initiates the contact, then generally speaking that would be a voluntary touch in a turnover.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think she's done well there to get the penalty out of it, which gives Baradene a bit of an advantage coming through into the 7-metre line here, where I'm sure Dunn will orchestrate another move coming to this left side here.
Dunn on the ball again, using his speed, draw and pass. Look to the sideline, no forward pass. Great catch, because that ball was coming with some pace by number 13 from Baradene, Caitlin Ware. That was a really good try, and Cook's speed is a huge asset. It's almost like a touch move in itself, just being able to burn people on the outside and then simply draw and passing and picking the right option. We see the replay here, Sean.
Yeah, on the Bunnings Warehouse replay, we see Dunn come back down to go the short side. A great ball out to the winger there, and a great finish as well in the corner by Ware. Just a great setup and awesome energy that's come out of the half from the Baradene side. I spoke about the Epsom girls wanting to bring that energy back, and it seems that Baradene has matched it, if not bettered it there.
This is the player I'm really interested in seeing how she goes. Izzy Kidd didn't really have much time on the ball. I know from prior games she's a real weapon. We've seen her gas in the intercept try. Here she is, beautiful direction, nice momentum coming into this. Short ball wrap around, just going to try and get on the outside using your gas. Look for the option. Great work there from Izzy Kidd.
And it's almost like they were listening to you up here there, Maya. A great finish, great turn of speed. Just the platform. We go back to the platform. It was a great drive. You could see Kidd there pointing, drive here, drive for me. A great play coming off the back there with Kumiroa and Kidd combining. The speed of Kidd too fast for the Baradene defence, and a great pedal there.
So much symmetry between both Kidd and Cook in terms of the way Cook, just with that gas, being able to get on the outside, and then we've seen Izzy Kidd do the same thing there, and that was really cool. And I really hope that Izzy Kidd has more opportunities on the ball, because I think that she can be really, really dynamic in the second half. But Baradene back up by the attacking touchdown line. Ooh, that was a strong touch.
Ai, pā, kaharawati tēnā. As we see the touch be called. Fifth touch is the call here by the referee.
Be interesting if Cook gets the ball, just sizes someone up, squares them up, tries to get on the outside. No, just simply looking to draw them in.
As we wind up into the last quarter of this game. And the ref calling another pā kaharawa. So a bit of heat coming into this game. Some strong touches coming from both sides. As we see Epsom transitioning on, I'm sure they'll want to bring a bit more energy here, as I think Baradene has the upper hand here so far in the second half. 3-2 the score to Epsom, but nothing in it, Maya. Yeah,
definitely that momentum went to Baradene. Epsom's good to score, just to wrestle a bit back. Good touch. Unfortunately, the Jew still playing a factor. Baradene here. Wouldn't be surprised to see them get Cook back on if she's... We actually haven't seen Dunn and Harriman. Might be that duo that comes on and steers the ship for this attacking set. Working their way closer to the attacking line. And here we see Harriman. Dunn right behind her. Be looking for a scoop. Probably go short side there. They look a little bit... Oh, nice work there. Just smart from Dunn. She come on late. Great setup from Harriman to get that momentum, and she just could see that the numbers weren't there for the Epsom defence on that short side. Simple draw and pass.
Yeah, and as you say, Maya, it's typically not probably something that we see coming off the back of the yardage play there, but the numbers were open. The vision was great, and she picks straight down that short side, and the numbers just open up, and a great pedal in the corner there, and we're back to 3 apiece.
I wish it was drop-off day today.
Oh, me too.
Here's we see Kumiroa again in the middle with Kidd. It'll be interesting to see which one dominates the ball in this set. Both very, very good attacking players. Kidd organising things.
They'll be looking to strike here, coming into the 7. They take it out wide. Kumiroa again orchestrating the team as Dunn comes down on a 32 short play. Trying to use their footwork. Handover is the call.
Good defence there from Dunn. Got onside nice and early so she could step up and cut down the options, cut down the time that Izzy Kidd had to pick the right hole to draw and pass. We'll see a maka whakamoa, a forward pass off the ruck there by Baradene as they're trying to work themselves out. So Kidd stays on with Kumiroa. It'll be interesting to see what these two have on this set. Fresh set, 6 touches down on the scoreline. Kidd just using a gas.
I'm sure they'll move back to the centre of the field here. We'll see what Kumiroa has planned for us as she, again, directs the play. Go back to that similar 32 platform, and the hole just opens up massively, doesn't it?
How good is that? She did the exact same thing just before when it didn't work. She's made the adjustment. Hasn't gone away from it because it didn't work the first time. Just made the adjustment. Comes down short side, comes on a better angle, moves the defenders out with her shoulders, and that just opened up for her. That's just so smart. Awesome touch IQ from both Kumiroa and Kidd, and great execution there by Kidd.
And I think the key factor to take away from that was just the patience. Just because it didn't work the first time, they stayed calm. They looked at that vision again. They saw that the link was up high, and they took advantage of that play there.
4-3, bit of ebb and flow here, bit of to and fro, more the term.
Yes, and we have Dunn on the ball. Probably looking to try convert another one here for the Baradene couple.
Surprised to see Harriman not out here with Dunn. Generally been working together. Instead, we've got the number 6, Korpua. Unfortunately, just moving backwards in their attempt to set things up. Yeah, just got a little bit, unfortunately, just got a little bit of lack of direction, I guess, in that set, but also the quality of the defence from the Epsom girls, putting the pressure on them, forced that error.
Yeah, with four minutes to play in the second half here, Baradene will be looking to try compress them and prevent them getting down to the 7-metre line. With Epsom coming on here, see some strike players coming in. Direction given there by Sutherland. Ball in the hands of Eric. Sutherland out of half. Dunn doing her utmost to try prevent them getting to the 7. Doing it at both ends there is Helena Dunn with a great diving touch to prevent Eric getting into the in goal there.
Yeah, Helena Dunn, huge engine there. As you said, doing it at both ends, doing the hard mahi and then doing the mahi that most other people like doing on attack. So we see Baradene working themselves away. I like this defence again from Epsom. It's sort of what we saw in the latter parts of that first half.
Maya, sometimes in the Premier Divisions and the higher levels of touch, we tend to see some people coming on as specialist attackers and specialist defenders. But these last couple of days in games, we've seen everybody doing everything. They're doing both ends of the field, and it's just so impressive to see, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so good. It really, really is good that the skills are more rounded as opposed to those specialist skills. And obviously you want those specialists at that end, but it's so key, I think, that everyone learns every aspect of the game, because I'm sure the better understanding you have of another role, the better you'll be able to do when you get into that higher level. Good set of D from Baradene. Had them for numbers then if they could have just got that extra pass. Harriman now working her way to the sub box as we see Cook back on straight away. It's just that she does nothing slow. She's running 1,000 miles an hour all the time.
And just over e ruanga minutes e toiana as we see a power scoop here on touch 5, looking to get into the end goal. The touch has been called by Kumeroa. A great play there, stopping the scooper getting into the end goal. Probably a vital touch there, Maya.
Very much so. I thought Commonly was in then. I'm not sure if she was dummy half or not, but if she was, she would have definitely have linked up with someone. So it was a great touch from Labelle Kumeroa. And I'm sure her and Kid will make their way over to the sub box. So we see her there playing the ball on the third touch. Oh, this is a really nice direct yard. Great work there from number 84 from Epsom.
Power scoop coming here from the 35 Lexi Taitsuha. 6th touch the call.
I wonder what was happening there. Just seen the ref flying through.
And as you said earlier in the first half, Maya, it's just amazing to see how open the referees are allowing this game to be. The 7 metres, probably more looking like 9, which is amazing for our players, and it's encouraging them to work harder both on attack and defence. And, you know, the game just is allowed to flow when the 7s are kept so consistently like that.
Totally. We're out here to see the skills of the players, and the best way to do that is give them that space to be able to do it and be consistent in that. As Kumeroa comes on with some real intent there, speed onto the ball. Unfortunately, no one was with it. We see Sutherland working in. And now Eric has the ball, Sutherland with the ball.
And with the last minute approaching here, I think we'll look to see a bit of game management here by the Epsom girls. They might look to slow it up here and see the end of their set out as slowly as they can as they have that 1-point lead. 5th touch the call. Numbers on the right side.
Really good defence there from the link. The number 5 from Baradene, Charlie McEwen. Just read that really well. She caught the player and the ball at the same time, so good work.
And just able to force the error there. Makato Moody, a late touch and pass. See Baradene working out of their half, desperately trying to get a try down that right-hand side with a little sneaky play on the transition. A great flying touch there by the number 14.
Let's watch out for Cook. Cook with her speed onto the ball, looking for a power scoop. Ooh.
Just great awareness there by Izzy Kidd to work back early as we hear the final hooter sound, to get up and make that touch, a pivotal touch, probably saving them that game. Kua mutu teke mutua urua, e mihi ka ana ki ngā tima toko rua, e rua, o ngā wahine toa ki ngā kaiwawao, anō hoki ngā mihi nui, hei a konei.